The heretic among us. Lord Drillamont requires your assistance in bringing the heretic masquerading as Inspector Guillaume to justice. That thrice-damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hell's take him and his Dravinian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intended to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Lavenza. Together let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. At first, I was like, it said Snowcloak, so I was like, we doing Snowcloak now? But no, I know that one is post 2.0. Okay, and this is going to be... Is this a duty or just a... Oh, okay, you actually... Their dialogue... Okay. Good to have you with us, miss. When Lord Drillamon arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality? I'm expecting it, hoping for it. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Halone's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you that I have never questioned the teachings of Halone. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Drillamont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Guillaume and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Aha. Grave allegations indeed, but you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Drillamont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence, ha! All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Drillamon, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravinian fang and claw. Okay, at first I was like, but why would a heretic, kill people accused of heresy? But then I thought, no, wait a minute, he's accusing the faithful and thus killing faithful people. I got it. It just took me a second. Show the heretic no mercy. He must pay for the innocent's blood he spilled. Ignorant swine, soon you will know the futility of your fate. Oh, there they are. There's another one around here somewhere. Do you see, heretic, you and your allies are no match for the might of Ishgard. How wrong you are, Ishgardian. I have been blessed with power beyond, far beyond your kin. Come, my brothers, grant me the strength to smite our enemies. Yeah. Saw that coming. Oh, it's not by a goddamn heretic. I am reborn! Stand your ground. 'Tis but an illusion. No, his body has been warped. The dragon stands before you, yet still you do not flee. Your magics have no power over me, heretic. For Ishka. No, no, it cannot be. Oh, I swear. What? Wow. That feels bad. Ugh, I swear by the Fury, I will bury my blade into your... Oh, and that... Okay, so he's the one that died there. I guess he was just taking too much damage throughout it. But they, like, both died at the exact same time. Let's skip this. See, this is one of those instances. Sometimes, like, you don't know, like, do you go after the ads? Do you ignore them? In this case, I assume I didn't kill the ads fast enough. Because I think I saw one on Drill-A-Mall. Okay, we got a wyvern up. He's pretty far back. Making his way here. Yeah, I think at this point I should just be able to kill him. There we go. Oh, gotta kill everything. Well, that was a dumb on my part. My glamour's dispelled. Okay, maybe he was just glamored. Because I know later, like, I know specifically with the firmament stuff, you actually meet a heretic or whatever that turned. Your plans lie in ruins, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. Ha ha. You may not recall the many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, White-brimmed front shall fall. Defiant to the last, leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. Lavenza, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It is past time that you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Please visit me at White-brimmed Front and bring your associates. Okay, for a second I was like, does White-brim have an aetheryte? For some reason I almost imagine there being one here. Where have you been, Lavenza? The false inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like the... Yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in our long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. In pursuit of the past. Alphino is eager to enter the Stone Vigil. As I'm sure you will agree, it is past time we enter the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillamont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Well, hi there, Tippy. Somebody's taken a liking to me. Or not. It's up here, right? Drilmont's. Yes. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillemot would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I am a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand it seems too much to hope that the Science of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, It is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It is the very least I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravanians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes. I should explain, shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we've been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravinian foothold in Kurthis, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back beyond the walls, we have as yet been able to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. In a few minutes. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drillmont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nethelane of your impending visit. May Haloni guide you, scions. So I imagine this is just going to be a quick, bit of dialogue, and then we'll queue up for Stone Vigil. Hail, Lavenza. Lord Drillamont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you will. Yep. All right, let us do the thing. That one kind of got me too. Pulling wall to wall. Maybe even like wall to wall to wall. Just drag everything to the last boss. Oh, the next boss is the one with the cannons, but obviously I won't need to use them. I think I won't take all of these into the last boss, though. I'll kill him right before. I just don't know what it does, like, because I know there's a cutscene going into it, and I don't know what it does with just have... I mean, either way, like, I'd have to kill them anyway, because they would just be all around me. At the end of the cutscene, I imagine. Look, it's the Enterprise. Yes, just beyond the enormous sleeping dragon. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Lavenza, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. Basically, you deal with it. We're gonna take the easy route. If it wakes, you may need to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? That settles it then. Shall we, Sid? As you command. Oh, of course. So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests? A testament to the fantastical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. He must have been listening when they dubbed me Titan's Bane. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. Alphino, the dragon. Confound it all. Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. Oh, I'm gonna have to actually do mechanics. Well, I don't know how much I have to actually do them, but I've at least got to, take the time to watch the mechanics go by. Or not. We expecting another cutscene? I believe so. Oh wow, this is where we get our other crystal. So the last one we get is Garuda. It's so weird, like how half of them have come from primals, which are actually supposed to be difficult to kill, and then the other half are just from some kind of strong monsters, sorta. Lavenza, are you all right? Speak to me. 12 be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state. But if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. This is all so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... Bah, it's no use. Let's go. When I look at her, I feel as though I've come home. I can think of no other way to express it. Ah, how I have longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelve's Wood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, and our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, huh? Why do you tarry, Lavenza? Our work is not yet finished. We must press onward until the Harpy Queen lies broken at our feet. Okay, okay. Into the eye of the storm. Sid appears to be deep in thought. It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising, you did design and build her. I bear good news. The Seed Seers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I am no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Huh. Confound it. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements. But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself, using the power of a corrupted crystal. We could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mayhap not to you, Lavenza. We speak of the manifestations of over-aspected ether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind aspected aether comprising Garuda's barrier into aether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might, a scholar by the name of Lambertain, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marcus met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was as a result of these conversations that poor Marcus was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Lavenza, I need you to return to Thanlin and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. When I look at her, I feel as though I've come home. I can think of no other way to express it. Oh, it's the same. Same, same. Always the same. Not there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Why yes, I am Professor Lambertine. Beg pardon? You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly? Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow woman of science. Thank you for watching this video. I've been making a ton of progress and having a blast doing it. If you have too, don't forget to blast that like. That's dumb. Just hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. If you want to see me live, please come and join me on my Twitch. The link is down below. Thank you again for watching this, and have a good one.